What is going on, YouTube? Got your boy Blaze Shadowthorn here with a UU match. This is honestly I think this is one of the oldest Wi-Fi battles I have left. It was on the back of my verse recorder. This is against Tess, aka PTDuckie. Got a lot of battles against her saved up. I think I have like 10 or 15. So you might be seeing more of my battles against her. Looking at her team, gotta say, much threat. This was back when Starmie was UU. Back in the good old days of Starmie being in UU. Who remembers that? That was like early Oros. But anyways, that might be Mega Gallade. I can't remember. I think Mega Gallade was UU back in the day. Looking over at my team, I got a Mega Glalie and a Metang, and a Drapion, and an Exploud. So fun stuff, fun threats abounding all around. She's gonna lead off with the Crocodile. This, to me, confirmed Scarf almost, or lead Rocks. We'll see if she drops the Intimidator or not. She doesn't, so that lead screams to me that she is, in fact, a Choice Scarf, so I'm going to switch out. I'm going to go into my Metang. Kinda seems like a weird switch, especially if I was predicting her to go for an EQ, but she decides to go for Crunch instead, and I just yeeted up. So I'm gonna go for yet another Crunch. So long as she doesn't crit me or anything, I should be able to live, and I do, so I'm able to get up my Rickety Rackety Nickety Knackety Stealth Rocks, which is nice. Rocks are always good. And now, I'm gonna preserve this thing for Death Fodder for later, plus I don't want her to get up a Moxie boost, because Moxie Crocodile is much pain, much wow, don't want to deal with that. So I switch in Florges. Even though Florges is not physically defensive, I do know a resisted hit, and I am able to take that pretty nicely. Leftovers activates, and she's forced out because she's choiced. So she is going to go into her Crobat. I am like, what to do? Why not just smack it in the face with a Moonblast? Nothing can really appreciate it, not even this thing. I mean, it takes another like around 25%. Which, I mean, considering it's a resisted hit and I don't really have that much special attack investment, that's pretty good damage. So, gonna U-turn. Just gonna pull a cheeky double out in the Metang. Now's the perfect time to sack that thing off as Death Fodder. Unfortunately, she reveals the skillfulest of roosts and restores all her HP, and I am like, much disappointed. So, she's gonna click Brave Bird. I'm like, can I live this? I can, which is excellent, because I have Zen Headbutt on this thing, and I'm able to go for the nice super effective Zen Headbutt, lowering her down to a range, which is nice. And then I'm gonna follow it up with a Bullet Punch, because I'm pretty sure she's just gonna click Brave Bird. Not want to play around with Ruse, especially since I revealed Zen Headbutt. And I was correct. So I was able to lower her to a very revenge killable range if she ends up critting with a Brave Bird. Crit obviously matters. Right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Glalie. I see this as a perfect opportunity to pick up a nice cheeky revenge kill. She decides to switch out, which so long as she doesn't get rid of Rocks, I think she's at range where Rocks will KO, which is nice. So she's going to directly bring in Slurpuff, which I thought was really strange. I was questioning that play, so I'm like, something's gotta be up with this Slurpuff. No one directly switches in a Slurpuff on a threat like Mega Glalie. So I am gonna click Ice Shard because obviously I'm not outspeeding a Crobat. And then I'm scared out because I'm kind of wondering what she wants to do. So I'm gonna go out into my Zen mode Darmanitan, because this was back when I was on the Zen mode Darmanitan hype train. And she shows me Special Slurpuff, which I'm like, okay, now what? So I'm going to click Substitute, and I want to see what type of move she wants to go for. Unfortunately for me, she clicks Calm Mind, and I'm not in Zen mode range yet, which I'm like, I need to get damage on myself, and I need to get in range. So I'm going to click Flare Blitz. I have Flare Blitz on this Darmanitan exactly for this reason, so on the off chance I don't get into Zen mode, I can get into Zen mode with the recoil damage, and I still have a Fire Stab to hit something up pretty hard with, which is exactly what I do. And I also have a Life Orb. So, Zen mode now activates, and now I'm looking pretty nice. Zen mode's activated, I am behind a Substitute, and I have some nice like damage. But she brings in Juice, and I'm like, shit. Starmie's kind of walling me here. I don't like this at all, so she's gonna go for Surf, reveal she's life orbed. I'm like, fine. I'm just gonna roast this thing with a Fire Blast. I'm like, do much damage, blocks. And it does do much damage. And I was like, thank you for being a real G, Zenmo Darmanitan. So I'm gonna switch here, go into Florges, hoping she doesn't spin right here, because if she spins, that'd be an excellent play on her part to preserve her Crobat and let that thing come in and maybe start roosting on that. But she doesn't. She just clicks Surf again. So I'm like, maybe this thing doesn't have spin. Maybe it does. I don't really know. But now she's going to reveal Recover, and I'm like, no. I'm so close to killing this thing off, but that's what Bulky Starmie does. It just recovers, and it's just like, much recover, much wow, much stall. But anyways, going to throw up a Wish because that's what Florges do. I throw up Wishes much into the air and recover much of their HP, but Starmie's gonna recover up to full right here. That's fine for me. I'm like, do I have Calm Mind? I don't think, maybe, I don't even know what set this is, because this was a long time ago, but I'm able to go for a Moonblast, and that Moonblast does, like, hella damage to this, and I lower her special attack, which is nice. Which means this incoming Psyshock is gonna not be doing as much as it could have been doing had I not gotten the special attack drop. But anyways, gonna drop another Moonblast on this thing's soul, destroying it once and for all, and putting me in an advantageous position. Now, I think she brings in Crobat right here. Nope, she brings in her Jump Pluff right here. And Jump Pluff is taking some Stealth Rock damage, which is what I like to see. And I'm thinking to myself, what is this thing gonna do? I don't know, but I am knowing that my Zenmo Darmanitan is probably a perfect sack right here. Except, she sets up a Swords Dance. And I'm like, huh, she set up a Swords Dance. Well, shit. What do I have to deal with this thing now? So Zenmo gets triggered yet again. And she's going to go for a Seed Bomb, and I'm like, live this Seed Bomb, but not at +2, and Zen Mode faints. And I'm like, what do I have to outspeed this thing? What do I have to handle this Jump Pluff? I never thought a Jump Pluff would cause me this much trouble, but it looks like it is. It looks like it is. So I'm going to bring in Glalie, I'm like, okay, Glalie, you have one job. Just kill with Ice Shard. Just kill with Ice Shard. So she is going to switch out. She's going to sack off her Crobat to the rocks here. So I'm like, okay, crisis averted. She lost her +2, and now Ice Shard is assured to KO because of she'll be at half HP when she brings it back in due to the rocks. So I'm like, okay, I gotta keep her on my Mega Glalie for that Jump Up. So she brings in her Gallade, and I'm like, well, I'm kind of running low on options here. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So she does Mega Evolve. It is a Mega Gallade. I don't know why I started right there. I was like, Gallade. It is a Mega Gallade. So this is a really old battle back when like Starmie and Mega Gallade were Yu-Yu. Like those are the good old days. Well, not really. I don't know. I kind of like the meta where it is right now. I feel like it's a step in the right direction. But we'll see. We'll see when Sun and Moon gets released. What happens? So kills off the Florges, but it is okay because I have Le Shadowthorn, the Drapion, the one, the only Drapion. So she is going to pull a switch out. She's gonna go out into the Crocodile, which I totally forgot that she had, and I'm like, well, what is this gonna do? I'm gonna hit this thing up with a Poison Jab because that's like the only thing I can do, and it does absolutely nothing. And I don't get the poison, and I'm like, okay, now she's gonna EQ me. What do I have to take an EQ? Well, how about an X-Blood? X-Blood, you can take an EQ, right? Right, old buddy, old pal, old friend. You can take an EQ. Plucks tell me you can take an EQ. You can take an EQ, but that was a misplay there. I should have let Shadowthorn die, then brung in X-Blood to kill it off the Hyper or Boom Burst. But now that I let that thing die and it gets up a Moxie Boost, I'm like, well, shit, I lost. That's it. That is the game right here. GG. I lose to a Scarf Crocodile because I'm going to bring in my Glalie right here. I'm going to go for the Ice Shard. It's the only attack. It's my only play. It's not enough to kill. Even if it was, she still has that Mega Mega Guard Gallade. Gardeglade. She has that Mega Gardeglade still. And yeah, so little misplay at the end. Big shock there. Big surprise. Blaze Shadow Thor chokes another game. Who would have thought that? But yeah, no, that's gonna be it. I think that's like a 3-0 loss for me. Yeah, that is a 3-0 loss because she has her Mega Gallade. She still has that Jump Fluff left. So that's a game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that. If you did, guess stick around for more games, more chokes, more losses from me, because we've reached the stage where I remember this time very clearly. It was a very dark time for my Pokemon battling career, because I missed like almost all my predictions. I choked so hard. So more battles I pull from here, the more losses you will see, because I think I honestly went on like, there was a time where I went on like a 20 game, like straight 20 game loss streak, and like nothing I predicted worked out. I was like, wow, I'm just terrible at this game. And then I got better, and I was like, the dark times are over. So anyways, that's it. See y'all next time. Bye.